the house Roethlisberger-built, Oxford, Ohio, on the campus of Miami University and home to the Redhawks. And we are looking forward to a fantastic game and a full house for this one. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Be looking forward. And the Chippewas will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Redhawks offense is on the field for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Off play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front 7, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to throw. It's Finn. Fires to the tight end. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Redhawks will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So the Central Michigan Chippewas offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Here comes the option. The pitch. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Chippewas trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. On the option. He'll toss it. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Finn. Quick completion on the out. a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. To the ground with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Oxford. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Yager Stadium there on Weed Eubank Way.
And the Redhawks will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner goes down. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary college football?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal defense in the first half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
Just feeds the running back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. Makes a grab on the shot. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. And a first down. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. All defense so far, nobody giving an inch. And how long has it been since you've seen a scoreless game through 3 periods? It's easy to think back to 2014, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, the last time we had a game go into overtime as a scoreless tie. Let's see if that's the way this one goes as we start the fourth. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking for a crease, it's Brunson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And finally, we get something on the board, a field goal here in the fourth quarter.
I'm telling you, if this game ends up 3-0, this will be a game I'll never forget. And even though I want to as a former quarterback. But listen, it's been a defensive struggle all game long. You got to give them credit. That field goal right there in the fourth quarter, that may have just been the play of the game.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Rides to back and leaves it. Turning it on. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Looking for a man. It's Labus. Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Chippewas with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's McIntosh. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Chips. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Big 12 football at its finest.
Pulls it in on the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Back to throw. It's Finn. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Redhawks. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Finds a little space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Pocket breaking down. Quickly out to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's McIntosh. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bring in the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Dropping back, it's Lavis. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Here comes the heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You'd want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college,